Have you ever wondered what it takes to achieve financial freedom and never work again? Are you tired of working tirelessly day in and day out just to make ends meet? Well, what if I told you some assets can make you rich and you may never have to work again? Well, in today's video, I'm going to reveal the 8 assets that can make you rich and help you achieve your dream of financial independence. So guys, sit back, grab a pen and paper, and let's get started. 8. Trademarks. Trademarks and licensing are 2 things that can make even the most boring of businesses sound like the hottest thing in town. I mean, who wouldn't want to get paid for their catchy phrase or cool logo? It's like being a superhero and letting other people borrow your powers for a fee. You're still the one with the real superpowers, but now you're also raking in some serious dough on the side. It's like having your cake and eating it too, but instead of cake, it's cold, hard cash. And let's not forget about the people who are paying for the privilege of using your trademark. They must believe in the power of that symbol or phrase to be willing to fork over their hard-earned money. It's like they're part of a secret club, and your trademark is the password to get in. 7. Real estate. Let's talk real estate, baby. It's like playing Monopoly, but with real money and no get-out-of-jail-free cards. But don't worry, because the rewards can be just as sweet, especially if you know how to play your cards right. First of all, there's the rent money. You know, that sweet, sweet cash that comes rolling in every month like clockwork. It's like having a never-ending supply of cashews but without the pesky shells. And the best part is, you don't even have to do much to earn it. It's like being paid to sit on your butt and watch Netflix all day. Now that's what I call passive income. But wait, it gets even better. You can take advantage of all the fancy new technology and do short-term rentals for even higher yields. It's like upgrading from cashews to macadamia nuts. Sure, it's a bit more work, but the payoff is totally worth it. And let's not forget about appreciation. That's like getting free sprinkles on top of your already delicious ice cream. As the population grows, so does the demand for housing, which means the price of properties just keeps going up and up. It's like having a money tree that never stops bearing fruit. 6. Mutual and index funds. Mutual funds and index funds, the superheroes of the investment world. They're like the Avengers, but instead of superheroes, they're a team of companies working together to save your financial future. And boy, do they deliver. See, when you invest in a mutual fund or an index fund, you're not just putting all your eggs in one basket. No. You're spreading your investment across a whole bunch of companies, like a buffet of stocks. It's like having a little bit of everything. So no matter what happens to one particular company, you're not completely screwed, and because you're diversified, your investment is safer. It's like wearing a helmet while riding a bike. 5. Cash. Cash, the og of investments. It's like the grandma of investments. It may not be flashy or exciting, but it gets the job done. And let's face it, we all need a little bit of grandma in our lives. Now, sure, the interest rates offered by banks these days may not be enough to keep up with inflation, but that doesn't mean cash is useless. I mean, have you seen Apple's cash reserves? That's a lot of dough, and they're not just holding on to it for the heck of it. No. They know the power of cash. See, when you have cash on hand, you have the power to seize any opportunity that comes your way. It's like being a ninja, ready to strike at a moment's notice. You never know when the deal of your dreams is going to come knocking at your door, and you want to be ready when it does. And not only can cash help you seize opportunity, but it can also get you higher returns. That's right, higher returns. When you have cash, you have the power to negotiate better prices, and you can even lend money with high interest rates through peer-to-peer lending. 4. Raw materials and commodities. Let's talk about commodities, shall we? The idea of buying low and selling high isn't new, but it's still as relevant as ever. Think about it. If you're smart enough to keep your eyes peeled for market fluctuations, you could be sitting on a gold mine, pun intended. Take gold for example. It's been around forever, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. In fact, the price of gold has increased by 278% in just the past 15 years. That's insane. It's like finding a genie lamp, rubbing it, and instead of 3 wishes, you get a truckload of gold that just keeps getting more valuable. But that's not all, my friends. If you're into the art scene, you're in for a treat. Did you know that art has been outperforming the S&P for the past 20 years? That's right. While the rest of us are investing in stocks and bonds, the wealthy are busy dropping millions on a Picasso or a Van Gogh. Talk about art appreciation, am I right? 3. First mover and proprietary business models. Innovation is the backbone of progress, and it's always fascinating to see how companies can change the game with one creative idea. Take Airbnb, for example. It's like they took a page out of every broke college student's playbook and turned it into a billion-dollar business. Hey, I can't pay rent, but I can rent out my couch for $50 a night. And voila, Airbnb was born. It's impressive to see how a simple concept like peer-to-peer accommodations can shake up an entire industry. It's like Uber for hotels, but instead of a car, you get a cozy little room in someone's house. The sharing economy is a testament to the power of innovation. It's not just about making money, it's about creating something new and exciting. The App Store changed the way we use our phones, and now we have millions of apps at our fingertips. Who would have thought that a few lines of code could make our lives so much easier? So, if you have a creative idea, don't be afraid to pursue it. Who knows, it could be the next big thing, and you could be the one shaking up the industry. 2. Unique rights. Yes, it's amazing how certain advantages can turn into valuable assets. It's almost like having a secret weapon that nobody else has. For example, if you're a church, not having to pay taxes is like having a cheat code in the game of life. You can use that extra money to invest in your community, help those in need, and spread your message to more people. And let's not forget about those fraternal organizations. They may seem like harmless social clubs, but they can actually have a lot of power and influence. They often have a strong network of members who can help each other out in business or politics. Plus, they can offer exclusive opportunities or events that are only available to members, making it a highly sought-after asset. 1. Royalty. Royalties can be a blessing or a curse. It all depends on how good your book, song, or movie is. If it's a hit, you're going to be making it rain royalties like a monsoon in the Amazon rainforest, because when it comes to royalty, the sky's the limit. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. She wrote a little book called Harry Potter, and now she's worth more than the Queen of England. How? Royalties, baby. Every time someone buys a book, a movie ticket, a wand, or a pair of wizarding robes, J.K. gets a cut. And since everyone and their grandma loves Harry Potter, that's a lot of royalties. And it's not just books and movies. Musicians make bank on royalties too. Every time you stream a song on Spotify or download it from iTunes, the artist gets a little slice of the pie. And if that song becomes a massive hit, like Despacito or Old Town Road, the royalties can add up to more than a small country's GDP. But it's not just the creators who can cash in on royalties. Investors can get in on the action too. Take a look at David Bowie's story. He sold the rights to his entire catalog of songs for $55 million in 1997, and that investment turned out to be a goldmine. After Bowie died in 2016, the catalog was valued at over $250 million. That's a lot of royalties. Well, guys, that's a wrap for today. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you already subscribed, congratulations, you're on your way to becoming one of the wealthy elite. Just remember to invest wisely and never put all your eggs in one basket, unless that basket is made of solid gold, in which case, go for it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.